one, so we cook it in these big black kettles, right down in the woods. And then they put a drum under a big pole with handles on these kettles, and you had to put wood around the bottom. All we burned was brush piles, dry brush piles that were in the woods. Pick it up, break it up, put it around there. My
So
dad
your
had-
stove right now is wood? I mean,
Yeah.
you burn wood?
Yeah, I can shove
So
it
you
in
gotta
from
cut
the end.
wood too.
It's a big, I've been burning those pallets that Bobby Hankey, where he works, they get all that
You get to
steel
sit
on.
down and eat?
Yeah.
He brings some of them and
Is
then
Josh over there?
saw them, and so
He's gonna come to
I
shop
can
too.
shove them in from the end. I got a
Just
big
put her in her
tray.
car seat?
Oh, so it's
I
a big,
like
you can
your
put
over
pretty
here.
big pieces.
Oh, yeah. And that's about half dry, and it burns real good, it don't burn too fast. If you burn real dry wood, it burns too fast.
Right.
But that's just right, like, so I don't burn much. Last couple of times I ain't burned much wood here, just to start it and get it going, or some I wanna get rid of.
So how long do you have to cook it?
Till it's, you just cook it down.
But how long does that
You
take?
keep adding.
Oh, you keep adding new sap to
Oh,
it.
yeah, I got it running in about, half as big as my little finger. It's running in all the time. And then you figure out how many gallons you gonna put in there, how many you cook down. And it takes, all the way from 33 to 38 gallons of sap for a gallon of syrup.
Wow.
So then you mark down
Hi,
how much
Ryder.
you're running in there, so you know how many gallons of syrup you're gonna be cooking down. See what I'm talking about?
Right.
And then you cook it down, you quit running it in.
So
Then
when
you
you're
cook it
making
in.
40 gallons, you have like, you put in like 100 and, no, more than that, I can't even do that math.
Oh, yeah,
1,200.
Like
the last time
1,200 gallons of sap.
I cooked, that one, when was it, 3 or 4 years ago? It took about 34, it was pretty good. I figured around 34.
3 to 1.
Uh-huh.
And then
I
if
had
you,
no idea it took that much sap.
then you cook it down in the big pan. You got a thermometer, you know, that you put in there, it'll tell you when it's done. So I cook it down till it's about this far from being done. Then I take it off, strain it hot. You gotta strain it hot. Get that stuff out of it. Then you can
Oh my
put
god.
it in pails.
She's
and
in her
let
dress. I've been
it-
saving it.
She had 2
it
Thanksgiving
won't never
outfits,
spoil anymore.
and one of them Jessica got, but she
Then I
said,
cook
After
it.
it's cooked.
Yeah,
like,
then I cook
Jessica
it
got
down in
this
a
cute
small
sweatshirt,
pan.
like sweatsuit type thing, like reversible from
About this big.
Jamboree or whatever it's called.
About that
Jamboree.
long.
And it's so cute, and I tried on it like
Fill
4
that
times,
full,
and
I
it's still
got
too
a
big.
gas stove. Got it set
Yes,
in
it's
on
a little
three
tight.
burners under there. A few minutes it's boiling, you gotta watch it, it boils right out of the top. So you gotta watch it, and you just keep it boiling, it don't take it long,
You done eating?
Yeah.
it's only that far to go.
Yeah. Burping her now.
You only gotta cook it probably 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, really? That short?
Not more than half
But when
an
you're
hour.
doing it on the main thing where you're putting all the sap in there, is that like days of cooking?
Well, yeah, you start, if I start in the morning one day and cook all day,
When's the last time you saw
and then I run it all night, because it gets full of holes under there and it's hot, so I don't go to bed until 11 o'clock anyhow, or it's 11:15. I'd go out and fill it full of wood. You gotta make sure that you got enough sap when you go in.
What you want?
So it ain't gonna run out.
Right.
And then I leave it going, and I usually have to get up and go to the bathroom about 3 o'clock or 3:30, then I'd run out and shovel some more wood on there.
What
was
was
your
your
wedding
wedding
picture
picture
up
up
there,
there,
Randy?
Randy?
Put some more wood in, and you cook all day. About 4 o'clock, you got enough to take her down. You'll have enough for 12 gallons of
To cook the
13
smaller way.
gallons if you cook it down.
Wow.
The last time I cooked 2 batches and I had 26 gallons.
Of what?
I knew it was a lot of work. Homemade maple syrup.
I would do
I knew
yeah,
it was a
let's-
lot of work,
let's
but I
do it
didn't realize
in
it was
March.
that much work.
Let's tap some trees.
Well, it's a lot of work. Then you gotta keep skimming it. I got a
Unhooked completely.
long handle, one of those
That is so complicated.
screen deals. I got a handle about that long. I put another handle on it so I can keep it skimming. That's when it boils, it gets so there's some foam on the top. That's kind of gray. You gotta keep it skimming.
Taking that off there.
Yeah.
Then you gotta keep it putting wood in. And you gotta pump the sap up.
So
I
you
had a
strain
little-
it first and you strain it after.
Strain it first before I put it in there.
And then you skim and then you strain it after.
55 gallon drums.
You want any wine or anything?
The valve, they're standing up high.
kind?
So that runs out.
White wine or
I
red?
got a pull. And
Where'd you find the potatoes?
keeps it running in. The same, it runs too fast, it closes out. But don't run fast enough, it'll open up. It's a regular
How about
toilet deal.
Wow. That's brilliant.
And that keeps it running in. And then I got 2 5-gallon drums. I got 2 5-gallon tipped upside down and it's blocking them. And I got 2 more on the top and they fill up. And when I put the sap in, I strain that through a sheet in the bed, put it over the top to get all the leaves and stuff.
They're having dinner at 4, which means about 5.
If there's bugs or anything.
I'm trying to not eat too much.
Put that over the top of the
I know,
barrel.
it's really hard.
Put a string around the top, along the edge. So it stays there.
Ah.
And I run it in with a hose. I got a little hose pump. And I stick it, when I go get it, I got a 2 50-gallon drums in a little trailer. I stick one hose in there and turn the electric on. I cook it in front of the garage. So I got electric. Then it pumps it up into the tanks. I don't have to handle anything on the table.
Wow. That is quite a. I might have to come
I don't
over and
know,
watch you do that.
My little pump, I've been using it now quite a while. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Just a hose pump. I see down, I bought it at Fleet, but they don't sell them no more.
You gonna make sure?
I was gonna buy another one and they don't sell them anymore, but well, I says, have you got parts? There ain't much to them. Well, he looked around and there was a little bag of parts yet. There's only one little fin in there that turns that pumps it. And I got one, I didn't put it in yet, but I got one in with the, I keep it in the pail with all the stuff that I cook with, so whatever the pot. Last year, or when I pumped, when I done it 3 years ago, it was still working, but not as fast as when it was new. I might have to put that in if we ever make some more.
You thinking about doing it again this spring or what?
Well, if they run, and if I feel good enough, if not somebody can cook some if they want it.
I might have to come over and watch you. And be amazed.
Then you gotta take some ashes out of the stove once in a while.
I just saw this.
Then you gotta pull that off, when it's done. It's hot. I got my stove fixed. I got a rack about that wide, as wide as the stove. And I got some bolts bolted into the stove at notches. And it's made of iron. And I just stick that in there and the hook's like that and it's straight. And when I pull the pan off, I can pull it all the way
Oh,
off.
right onto the
Onto the stove deal. And then on the other end of the pan, I got a pipe all the way across. Joe made me this stuff. Joe helped make it. Then I got 2 rods. It goes through on the end and then turns like this. goes in the middle of the pipe.
I got you.
I got them little
You
deals
got a white
where
diaper, let's
the-
put you in your diaper.
on the end of the pipe where the rods slide, and on the end is, I got a tightener with it.
No.
As the bolt goes through this little deal, and I just
Where?
tighten
You're
it up.
grabbing it.
And then you pull it out and set them just where you want it. If you wanna lower it, you just tighten them up. So they won't, when you get it out, you make all the sap come to the one end.
Two.
You ain't got food, you're not gonna be able to eat
And
that.
then I
Very
got a
smart.
faucet I open up where it'll run out,
No reason to save them?
and then I got these milk strainers on
You'll like
5
that,
gallon
it's
pail with clothespins around. I
We
got 5
started
of
a
them.
tradition.
You gotta take it out fast, otherwise it'll get thick and
A
won't
roasted
strain.
turkey takes up so much
Oh,
room in the oven and you
Then
just
I got
side
a
dishes.
dipper, but
We spatch cook them, we
with a handle
cut out the
this big, and I
spine,
keep it
you lay it out, you
dipping
break
and putting
both
that out to get
breastbones,
it out.
and then you fit it
Cause
in a
that's why I
cookie sheet,
tip
you
the,
cook it flat.
tip the pan
Brush
like
it with
that, and
olive
it's
oil,
all
you
on
put
this
herbs
end.
and stuff underneath it,
And I
and it
keep
cooks in
dipping
like
them, and then you gotta take some of these
the whole cookie.
little steel deals and you stir eggs with. And you gotta keep turning them in the top of these, otherwise it'll stick there and it won't go through. And you keep it turning it, and then it strains all of it. It takes 2 of them to take it out.
I bet.
Todd helped me take out the last year's.
I love them there because they make a really different sound. The first time
Yeah, it's quite a, well, if you get to know how to do it, you know what you're gonna do, but it ain't too bad.
It seems like a lot.
Then you gotta watch, when you're cooking it, when you're putting her done in the big pan, it's, if you get too hot, it'll boil. It'll just boil. So you gotta
Clear over
have
the
a,
top,
you gotta have a pail with some sap setting along the stove.
so you can throw it in there
You've only
quick.
gotta put a little in there and it'll go back down.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never done only twice it did to me, since I've been cooking. But I threw wood in and it got a little too hot. When you know it was getting pretty well done. It won't do it when unless it's put her
Yeah,
done.
Right.
my dad did too.
The whole pan started to boil up. I threw some in, it goes back down.
My dad always had mustache, but he has such big lips. He had to cover it half.
Yeah, then when you start from one year to the other, you gotta clean that pan up. You gotta put, I put, cooking, when I put it away, I clean it all up and scrape all the hard syrup along the edges off. Then I paint
Do you have
it,
to clean that hose thing?
then I paint it with cooking oil. And I put it away. So then it don't, it stay the way it is.
Right.
It won't rot.
they're in there.
Then when I start cooking again, I put it on the stove and start a little fire and warm it up. Then I thaw it all that grease, melts it,
Right.
I'm worried about Morgan.
Wipe it all out.
yeah, clean it all out and then rinse it out before I start
I was
it.
gonna have to tell Morgan when she's.
And that's a job too.
Yeah, she brings her back down.
Then you gotta have your stove level. So it,
Oh yeah, so one part doesn't cook more than the other.
yeah, cause if a spot on top don't get no syrup on, it'll burn and spoil all that's in it. You can
That's
never,
totally what I would do.
you can never pull it off and let a dry spot on there, or else she'll spoil it. It'll taste burnt.
Like the year I did that. I made salsa and when I added the sugar at the very end, you know, it can burn so easy. And that year we called my salsa smoked salsa because it had a little burnt flavor.
Yeah, that
I've
burnt-
learned now after doing that.
You don't need much burnt stuff in stuff and you'll taste it.
Right.
I used to buy some, you know, before I started to make it, I used to buy syrup. There was some up there by
That's what you
Holland, they lived up there near, now then, they used to cook, they had some good maple syrup. I bought some up around Mille Lacs Lake, that wasn't that good, it wasn't cooked down enough. It was thin, they didn't cook it down.
No, and then our friends had.
So,
He's fascinated with your cane, I think.
so, but over here, I used to buy it from these homes, they had some good syrup.
I let her go sometimes 4.5, 5 hours at night.
Then I started to make it myself after I retired there.
But then I run around more during the day.
Well, I only had a few trees, I ain't as good as many as I had 3 or 4 over here, a
It makes
couple
a
of
big
them go
difference, like being
down.
that extra hours.
There's only one I tap over here now,
She
I
does good,
think.
she's been gaining weight, so I just
Two.
let her.
Where do you get most
Let
of
her ride
them on
the dog
in the
And
back?
then I tapped
Let her
a
ride
couple
the
of them
dog
near the garage, they were soft.
She had her first real smile 2 days ago, and Josh has been working so
And I
hard for it to be
tapped one
him.
of Johnny's big
And I had
ones
it,
here,
it
but
was
that
for the
one
dog.
didn't run
I had her in
last
the
year.
Julian in the car seat, and Vix was in her face like,
Brand,
I
did
turn
you know
around
the
and she's
soft
like, gummy
maples
smile.
run better than the hard
no
maples?
way, because we
They
even
run
had it in
more.
big competition with Tricia to smile. And then it's a
They
dog.
run earlier, a little earlier.
And it gets better that way.
Yeah.
Then you
I
can
don't know
get-
why that seems backwards to me.
And then you can get a thermometer that you can test the sap and see how much sugar
Yeah,
is in
she's
it.
trying.
Oh, really?
She rolls her eyes.
When it first comes out, it's
But we
the
wanted to
best.
get a picture of
And as it runs out, it gets weaker.
generation picture.
But hard maple seems to last longer when it runs out than the soft maple. Because Red Bistro, he used to tap in Dayton trees, soft maples around town, and he had a thermometer. I never had a thermometer, you know, I never used a thermometer because I never cooked any. My dad didn't use a thermometer either, he just checked how thick it got.
What are you telling me, Mom?
So your dad used to make syrup too?
Oh, look at
Up,
that.
so, but not as much as I did, he didn't make that much, he'd only get about 5 gallons a year.
You see, Ben?
Oh, what is that? I'm telling you.
He was maybe too busy making moonshine?
Who gave you?
No.
Couldn't do syrup?
He didn't make any
Michelle,
moonshine then.
yeah. Michelle and DeAndre. DeAndre
Like
picked
the
it out.
last year, depression.
DeAndre wants a girl really bad.
Did your dad make moonshine too?
Yeah, he made it for a little while, but not very long.
He doesn't make it back.
Did you ever worry about getting caught when you were
That's from
making it?
Tammy.
If you got caught, you just went to the coop and all.
Yeah, she bought it
Yeah.
at the state fair, I think.
Had you milk a couple cows every morning and night,
The one on that picture.
How long would you go in there if you got caught?
year and
I
a
know,
day.
that,
Oh, really?
his friend's girlfriend made
You're in a
that
day.
ham for us. And she brought it to the hospital.
Emery Martin had to go in.
I don't have a hookup thermometer and I'm
Cousin of
paranoid
mine.
right now. Because I never unhook it.
He got caught?
Well, he didn't get caught, but he kind of turned himself in.
Why do you do that?
Well, the guy that owned the still
It'll be a while. They try
Told
turning
him
her
that
down
if he-
every week.
when the deeks come, he seen them come, so he run out and got in the cornfield.
And that was
Fell on
just
his
one
belly in the
piece,
corn
it's not
about
back
that high. Across 40 acres.
Thinking it's gonna be a little bit longer too, but
They didn't catch him, but
I'm
then
hoping by 4 or 5 months. we can-
they were gonna throw in the guy that owned the still. He didn't wanna go in the still in the coop, so then he
It'd be really
told
nice to be able to move around the house.
Emery if he'd
It sucks to have to
say that was
pick up
his,
stairs
why
and
then
down
he'd
stairs
pay
and
him.
stay there.
for being in the coop.
I wish I could just grab and walk around, go around the kitchen.
So he told him that he should have got the money before he went in the coop because he never paid.
Oh.
I don't know if you've done it.
Oh.
You know, he has to go to work.
And he couldn't very well collect on a deal like that.
Right.
I can't. And I don't, it's,
I think I would've got
you
the
know, I
money
don't trust
first.
anybody else to watch her full time. and-
What's it, but was Gene Suzette.
I didn't think there were other people that came along.
And he had a gas engine that he had put the pump the water in.
Then why even work at
When the
home?
wind wouldn't blow.
Yeah.
So Emery went over and took the, what was a little John Deere gas engine. You know, like they used to do.
Yeah.
Flywheels and
I was
about
the
Yeah.
one that really turned her down.
He went and
She'll
took
stay down.
that.
And then.
He said that's all he got was a little gas engine for going in the Cooper there. Big.
Now she's 3 steps away. It's just silly. 'cause it's
When it was
special-
prohibited, didn't they used to bring
She needs
like
to
a
turn
little
it on.
bottle
She's
into parties and stuff?
really
When
sensitive to it.
didn't people get by at the? Didn't you
Yeah,
tell me
there
before?
was always bootleggers around. There was always somebody selling it.
How long
They used to
did-
have dances.
Running a lot.
Go to a dance.
If she was
Didn't
awake,
hear
I
anything.
wish I could show you her tummy tuck now. Now she looks.
Felix Sharper used to sell it all the time. He had a big sheepskin coat, you know. He had pockets, big pockets in. He had so
I
much
let her
in his
stay in her
pockets he
tummy
couldn't
one time.
hardly walk.
I don't know, 10, 15 minutes.
How long was it?
Fine.